Hello, everybody. My name is Dylan James. I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of nervous system regulation and how that relates to the changes you want to create in your life. Now, on my channel, I have tons of nightly recordings with affirmations in them. And the purpose of those nightly recordings is to help you shift in how you identify what you believe about yourself, what you believe about different areas of your life, so that as you adopt these new beliefs and this new identity, you will notice that the way you're showing up, the way you're perceiving, the behaviors that you're materializing begin to shift and represent these new beliefs. Okay. And when it comes to creating changes with particular areas of your life or people or the type of people that you attract in, what you believe about yourself and what you believe about these different areas is going to really play a significant role in how you are showing up. Right. And who we are being, how we're presenting ourselves to the world, how we're responding to things is going to be what creates our experiences. Okay. Now, the importance of nervous system regulation, and you guys have heard me talk about this on my channel before. I even have a playlist for it, which you can see there. I have quite a few new playlists on my channel. With nervous system regulation, I'm going to call out a few of you here. I understand that you guys have lives. Okay. I understand that you want to go out, you want to drink, you want to party. You may want to smoke weed, whatever it is that you like to do with your free time. You're a grown adult, that's your prerogative. Do whatever you want to do. However, when you are shifting your beliefs and when you are taking on a new way of identifying, there are a few things that you need to take into consideration. And one of those things is your nervous system. So our beliefs, the ones that we hold prior to any sort of mindset work that we do, come from the combination of the experiences that we've had up to this point in our life, meaning we have a lot of supporting evidence to why we believe we are the way we are, what we believe about different aspects of our life. When we begin to shift those beliefs, our mind is going to kind of push against them at the beginning. And some of you may experience this, especially with the nighttime recordings, by having kind of weird, wonky dreams, noticing that you may be releasing some emotions. You may even be kind of mentally fighting some of these beliefs that you're trying to adopt, or they don't feel true to you, right? So the reason why that's occurring is because somewhere in your subconscious, in your unconscious, thought processes, your mind is essentially saying, no, this isn't true for us. Remember this experience, okay? And in a way, it's trying to protect you. Okay. Because essentially your mind and your body is like, hey, if you believe this, you're going to get hurt. Right. And when we have how that materializes in our day-to-day operating is we will tend to be in more of a fight or flight mode, right? We may be frozen in our reality, not taking action. We may be dealing with a ton of intrusive thoughts. We may be avoiding particular things, avoiding doing certain meditations or addressing particular beliefs. So one thing that I've suggested in my content is to do breath work. To me, breath work is one of the quickest ways to stabilize in your nervous system. I generally recommend for people to do Wim Hof, and he has free breath work meditations that you can do, just a 10-minute beginner's meditation, and he walks you through the breath work. However, there are a multitude of ways to stabilize in your nervous system. You can get professional help with it as well too. The reason why this is important though is because you need to essentially step in and show your body that it is safe to identify in this way and it is safe to accept this way of viewing yourself and viewing the world. When you are going out and partying a lot, or when you are drinking a lot, when you're smoking weed, when you're doing these extracurricular activities, you are messing with your nervous system, right? So alcohol is a depressant. Weed, depending on what strain you're doing, can be a stimulant or a depressant, right? Anything else, anything like harder, I don't really want to talk about that. You may need additional help with those types of things. But when you're making these changes, you want to make sure that you have the most stable internal environment possible so that your mind and body does not make it more difficult to go through this change than it needs to. This also relates to the quality of sleep that you're getting, right? So these are the things that you want to look at in your day-to-day operating to see where can I make better choices so that I can go through this change sustainably and I'm not getting in my own way, which may mean that you may need to be drinking water when you go out with friends, okay? Maybe taking a little bit of a break from smoking weed, making sure that you're going to sleep and getting 8 hours of sleep a night, because these are very serious changes that you're making. When you're adjusting your beliefs, when you are taking on a new way of identifying, again, you want to create the most stable environment for yourself so that you can easily take on this identity and create these results. So this video is just here to reiterate the importance of nervous system regulation. When you can prioritize your nervous system, when you can step in with short little daily meditations that address your intrusive thoughts, your worries, your doubts, your fears, you're going to notice that you're not frozen in your reality anymore. You're not taking action, progressive action that actually helps you grow as an individual, helps you become somebody that can actually create and sustain these results. You have a lot more energy in your day-to-day. You're much more mentally clear. You're feeling more confident with dealing with these situations, and you're not as easily triggered, which means you can respond differently, right? You're not just immediately reacting to what's going on around you because your nervous system is in a constant fight or flight state. So I want to just reiterate the importance of what you're doing in your day-to-day routine. Be very honest with yourself and realize that if you want to make these changes sustainably, you're going to need to prioritize adopting really good, healthy beliefs in a way that is believable for you. So if you need to take a growth approach, that's totally fine. And you also want to prioritize nervous system regulation, because that's going to allow for you to adopt these beliefs, but also show up in a way where you're not getting as easily triggered. You're not dealing with as many intrusive thoughts. You're able to respond differently, and you're feeling confident with what you're doing. And also, when you prioritize nervous system regulation, like breath work, exercise, getting any sort of professional help, you're going to feel the growth within yourself. You're going to feel those changes within yourself. You're going to be more motivated to do more positive things with your life. Okay, because you're not constantly in this fight or flight state. You're not constantly in a reactionary state to your environment. You're able to tap into a lot more creativity and, again, a lot more mental clarity to create the things that you want to experience in your life. So don't overlook the importance of nervous system regulation from the stance of helping your mind and body adopt these beliefs, but also creating a much more enjoyable day-to-day experience, because you're not constantly triggered, which means you may need to make some better choices with how you're spending your time and be very disciplined with it. It's not always permanent, okay? So I'm not saying that you have to stop drinking alcohol forever. I'm not saying that you have to stop smoking weed forever, cut back forever. But definitely when you're making a change in your life, and especially addressing your beliefs, you want to go into this process with the most sustainable approach that allows for you to go through these changes easy and effortlessly without tons of pushback. So if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're getting high all the time, if you're getting drunk all the time, if you're, waking up late and you're taking substances that are messing with your nervous system, and then you're noticing that things aren't really changing and you're still feeling the same, you're still triggered in the same way, you're still operating in the same way, and you're just throwing on nightly affirmations and you're not doing anything else during your day, you want to seriously look at that approach and adjust it, okay? And if you're not able to adjust it fully right away, start making small adjustments in it, okay? Maybe I won't go out and drink tonight or tomorrow. Maybe I'll just go 2 days from now, okay? And start cutting it down. Maybe I won't smoke tonight and I'll smoke tomorrow. Whatever you need to do to start to adjust how you are organizing yourself during the day, do it in a way that is sustainable and do it in a way that doesn't throw you off completely, okay? You're your own unique individual, okay? I don't know where you are on your journey. So just make sure that with whatever you do, you can break it down into steps that you can actually sustain. All right. I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful night, and I'll see you all later. Bye.